I've been going through it, guys, but your girl is back. So today we're going to talk about 10 real truths about healing nobody ever tells you about. I encourage you guys to stay around because number 10, that's when I really found out what's actually on the other side of healing. So stick around, guys. Now, if you are currently going through healing, if you are currently going through a loss, and a loss could be the loss of a job, a family member, a relationship. If you want to share, drop it with the fam in the comments and let us know how you are dealing with your healing journey. Like, I'm very curious to know, especially because I'm in the thick of it. Number one is very important if you ask me. Like, this is the part where you feel like you actually are going backwards instead of forwards. I felt like this was kind of like a regression, but it's actually progressing. Because this is where you're finally facing what you have been going through or what you have been suppressing. So you're actually doing the work, and that is what you feel inside your body. You're doing well. Number two, you will lose relationship, but you won't always get the closure. And this is something you will have to learn to deal with. Healing means you are setting boundaries, standards for yourself. You're reinventing yourself again. And sometimes it's not even reinventing. Sometimes it's just coming back to you, because you lost the sense of who you actually are. Oftentimes, these new boundaries that you set can, scare people. You start to feel like a whole new person, which might, let some people fall from the wayside, which is good. Some will even ghost you. And that is part of your healing too. Letting go without the closure. It's okay. Now, number three, you will absolutely start missing your dysfunctional, disorganized, chaotic comfort zone. Toxic and unsafe, circumstances, but also people or habits can feel so familiar. And sometimes your nervous system actually doesn't really recognize if it's safe or if it's not safe yet. You miss the chaos, you miss the patterns because it felt safe. I mean, at least you knew how to deal with chaos, how to maybe deal with people that were unkind, tense situations. Your body got so accustomed to that you actually crave those chaotic, those hostile environments, because now you have to settle in peace. You have to be with yourself, sit still. And that kind of feels uncomfortable. It's very crazy to say, but you'll miss the chaos. But wait, do not mix up nostalgia with, a sign for you to go back to that old situation. Whether it's a relationship, a job, do not mix those two up. Nostalgia also means sometimes that you have to mourn what was and let go. What's on the other side is going to be so much better. You deserve to be great. And it's coming. Number four, triggers are teachers. They are not your enemies. Triggers actually let you know the places within your heart, within your body, that you haven't healed yet. So once you triggered and you feel something, you might cry, you might be angry, you get emotional. In what type of way, it doesn't matter. But that is actually, your body telling you like, okay, this is the part where, we still need to work on. We haven't healed in this part yet. So instead of fearing them, start embracing them. And that's when you start learning from them. And that's where the real growth happens. Number five, guys, you're not lazy. You're progressing. When you're healing, you might feel tired. You might feel disconnected. You might feel unmotivated. And all these feelings are valid. Sometimes you just got to sit with yourself, decompress, and, go through the process of letting go of all these old feelings. And that is work on its own. In this 2025, this whole hustle culture, like if you ain't doing something productive, people feel like you're regressing, but it's actually not the truth. Rest is not resistance. Rest in this healing journey is actually very good for the body. Number six, guys, healing is not only exposing what hurt you, but healing actually also exposes what you've buried deep down inside. So when you're healing, it's not only the pain that rises up. It reveals how much you buried of yourself. And that alone can come with a lot of grief and a lot of regret. You letting yourself go. How could I give this much of me? For it could be a relationship, a job, it could be whatever. It could come with some tears. Let the tears flow, because that type of grieving can be so deep. You reclaiming your worth again is so worth it. And it's going to be so much better. Number seven, isolation. Now, I just came out of it. I was like a hermit, sitting in the house, not wanting to do anything, not wanting to go anywhere. I just didn't want anyone around me. I just wanted to be by myself. The weird thing is, though, that, wanting to be by yourself is cool, but then you will feel some type of loneliness too, which is kind of contradicting because you don't want anyone to come, but you also don't want to be alone. Now, this whole isolation process, once I got into it and I start to read about it, it is part of the whole healing process as well. It could be that, you become like a new version that people don't understand yet. So that could mean that you outgrow circles, you outgrow relationships, you outgrow friendships. That whole new version of you, that could sometimes very well be something that they don't understand yet. That doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're transforming. So the solitude isn't a punishment. No, the solitude is kind of a deeper alignment for even deeper connections in your life. Now, 8, guys, 8 is where I'm at. And that is actually after the breakdown comes the breakthrough. Once you hit the bottom, you will feel it's the bottom. And it might feel like a fall from grace. It might feel like you want to fight this because, so you want to hold on to old habits, old relationship, old jobs, old whatever. But you have to take the fall. And I'm going to tell you why. That breakdown you're experiencing is the death of what you used to be. I'm going through this phase right now. So you'll cry. You'll rage, you will want to quit at times, and then somewhere in that storm, all of a sudden, guys, clarity hits. So don't fear the fall. It's actually making space for the rise. Now, number 9 is where you start to outgrow your coping mechanisms. The coping mechanisms that once felt safe could now feel harmful or even heavy at times, which is such a good thing. Distractions, the people pleasing, the old habits that you all have done, they serve the purpose at one time. But healing actually asks for something deeper. Your presence, like really being present. You have to gently lay those coping mechanisms down and learn new ways to soothe yourself. It may be uncomfortable, but it is so freeing. I promise you that number 10 would be the one. And number 10 actually is you are not the same anymore. But that's the whole point of healing. You're not healing to go back to who you were. That old you was created in a time of survival. You're healing to actually become the person you were always meant to be. Before, this world, this person, this job actually dimmed you. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Start sharing this video with someone you love or you might think need this message. And what is a part of yourself you are trying to reclaim? Share this with us in the comments, guys. I thank you for watching the video as always. I love spending my time with you. And we laugh, we kiki around, but sometimes we need to get down to the nitty-gritty too. Let me know what helped you, what you thought about this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button, guys. Wait, hit that subscribe button? Yes, thank you. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.